have this thing brewing inside of you that has been there for a while. It wants to wake up. It wants to come out. It wants to come and play as this life adventure. Yet you keep putting blocks and walls and stuff in front of you so that you don't truly show up and shine. What is that? What is that control system inside of you? Well, I started to wonder myself. And through this play of flow and these peak points and these peak states where I would take myself to the edge, like this, the edge of the cliff. And I had no other choice but to run back or jump. And I just kept leaping and leaping and leaping. And as soon as I leap, it's almost as if I start this flight, this soar into creative consciousness. And I've been playing with these high-level elite entrepreneurs in our Real Raw University to play with what I call the freedom cycle. And there's these flow cycles where we go to those peaks and we get super, super, super intense. And from that moment of courage and spontaneity, we soar. We encourage each other to soar. And we notice that every single time that we reach that point where we have identified it as fear, instead of an intensity of whatever frequency is going on, maybe excitement, maybe an intensity of procrastination, whatever the intensity is, we found a way to nudge you to the ledge so that you will soar. And I recently did this series about coming out of hiding and being your roar. And that's great, right? But when we can really go beyond just roaring out and really go into the full action where awareness meets action, then we soar. And it's so amazing when this happens. I began to live my life this way. And I want to put together a program so that you will find this energy, this courage, this something way beyond confidence that will really just take you into full-on flight, where then you play with the wave of the winds. You play with surfing the waves in the ocean from that soar above. You play, and everything in life then becomes this adventure of living. So let me tell you, the course is a 10-day immersion. I'm sharing some of my best tools where we're going to go through the B factor. We're going to go through the freedom cycle. We're going to go through the flow cycle. We're going to go through some of the very simple tools that will just flip the switch, that will just take you out of what you've concluded is one thing, but it's just misidentified, and we will just flip-flop it so that you can live in this space of true, total awareness. And I'm so excited to bring this to you. I really hesitated to do a just 10-day or even a 6-week course. I know if you're me, I want it all fast, super intense, super spontaneous, and super fun. So that's why I've put together a 10-day. So we get on the phone every single day. We talk. First I share a tool with you, and then we talk about what the stuck points are, like what's keeping us stuck. So I'll introduce you to this language of energy. Then we'll take you through that stops, those different places where we conclude we can't, those different places where we're frustrated and depressed and, suppressing that full-blown expression. We'll address the points of self-doubt, insecurity, fear, lack of confidence, that condition where you're constantly pleasing someone and not really pleasing yourself. Those are the spaces and places that we go in this course. And we're going to go and we're going to start there. We're going to clear all this out. And then towards the last 3-4 days, we're really going to talk about that congruency with energy. So you're really choosing what you say you desire instead of continuing to think and say that you want something, but not truly being that energy so that you go forth in the world with that choice, that path, that guidance. And then lastly, we're going to talk about flow, like just, the real state of flow, how we drop the vigilant system, deactivate the vigilant system, so that we can move from that inner voice, so to speak, that inner gut, right? Where we know, like we know, like we know. So that's what this 10-day course is about. I am so excited to have so many of you jumping on board. It's $125, which makes it less than $13 a day for 10 days. So how does it get better than that? Come play. Let's see what you're really made of. Let's see what's really possible. Join me at soar.realrawyou.com and let's take you on a journey beyond what you know.